Maria. Thank you for coming in today. I'd like to start wherever you feel comfortable. Usually people start with whatever comes to their mind. It can be random. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, stressed.
Okay. Tell me about why you're overwhelmed and stressed.
Well, I'm the caregiver to my elderly parents, and I work full time, and I have my own family. So it's just trying to juggle everything all together on a daily basis. And, my parents don't speak English, so I have to get involved in a lot of their caretaking and stuff. And just on some days, it's just very stressful.
I hear you. I can see how that would be overwhelming. Do you have a support system at home or anybody that could help you?
I do. My husband and my adult children live with me, and they do help as much as they can, but for the most part, a lot of it still falls on me because, again, the language. Although my kids do understand my parents and my husband does the best that he can, it still falls a lot on me. They help a lot, but at the end of the day, it just always circles back to me.
Tell me about how your childhood was with your parents.
Probably different than other children. So my parents didn't speak English, like I said. Bills had to be paid, phone calls had to be made, and they didn't know how to write or read English, so I had to do a lot of that. So I can remember probably as early as 9 years old, I had to learn how to write checks, because back then there wasn't payments online, write checks, mail them out, and all that stuff. So it's kind of been going on for a long time. It's evolved now, but I'm still writing the checks. I'm still doing a lot of that, and now they're much older, and need help.
I see how that feels like a lot to you. It's important to connect these patterns from our childhood to what we're going through now. It seems like you're having a bit of a role switch with your parents, and that itself can be overwhelming. So awareness is important, and being aware that you are doing the best that you can with what you're given, and you're connecting your earlier experiences. And old patterns can influence how we respond to situations now. So what do you see yourself doing when you're overwhelmed?
I'll go shopping with my daughter, or have dinner with my son, or just in general go out with my kids. That makes me feel a lot better. I'll go away for a weekend with my husband. But again, always have to make sure someone's home in order for me to do that. But for the most part, we all work together, make it work. And that helps a lot.
Okay.
Just getting out with my family does help.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad you have a way to relieve the feelings when you're feeling them. Giving yourself some space and time to respond to these situations is also important. You need to take care of yourself in order to take care of them.
Yeah.
So I think that we should continue to see each other and connecting patterns from childhood to what you're feeling now. And I think you're doing great.
Thank you.
With the situation that you have at hand. Do you see yourself delegating to anybody in the family?
I try, aside from my husband and my kids who live in the same home, I do try to delegate to either a niece or a nephew or my sibling, just again, because I'm here, I live with them and I know most of the stuff, it always circles back to me, but I am trying, and I'm still trying to do it, every day, just not that good at it yet,
Okay, well, that's why we're here, and we're going to work on how we can overcome these feelings. Okay?
Thank you.
In this session, I demonstrated a psychoanalytic approach by encouraging free association, gently exploring unconscious material, and linking the client's current feelings to past experiences, their feelings of being overwhelmed to an earlier childhood experience. I think I was effective in validating the client's feelings and immediate emotions while still guiding them to further insight about how the past continues to influence the present. I also showed the pace and provided a space for the client's emotions to shine, which helped create a safe space for them and explore deeper feelings. I measured the therapeutic response by observing the client's reaction during the session. The client moved from more vague feelings to deeper feelings from their childhood memories. They also showed physical signs of engagement, such as pausing, reflecting, emotional signs, such as making connections between the past and the present. These responses suggest the client gained new awareness, which is an indicator that the psychoanalytic techniques were effective. I think that psychoanalysis is a really good way to get people to open up and make connections, explore connections about previous experiences that they might not have thought about, and connected it to what they're feeling in their current life, which most people just focus on right now. And I also explored if the client had a support system and explored options that the client could delegate out to take some of the stress off of the client while also focusing on the client.